coming in. A Washington-based Indian journalist has claimed that he was physically attacked and verbally abused by pro-Khalistani supporters. This happened when he was covering a pro-Khalistani protest outside the Indian embassy on Saturday. He shared a video where two men were using foul language for the journalist. The Indian embassy in Washington, D.C. has reacted to the attack and said, and I quote, "We understand that the journalist was first verbally intimidated, then physically assaulted, and fearing for his personal safety and well-being, had to call in law enforcement agencies who responded promptly. We condemn such a grave and unwarranted attack on a senior journalist. Such activities only underscore the violent and antisocial tendencies for the so-called Khalistani protesters." My colleague Pradeep Datta is live passion with us. Pradeep, good morning. We are picking up that an Indian journalist has been attacked and abused while he was covering the protest. This amid the manhunt for Amritpal as it enters day 9, I beg your pardon. Various embassies and high commissions have been attacked, vandalized and protested outside of.
See, the Khalistanis who are supported by inter-service intelligence, they are trying to instigate people. And while the PTI journalist Lalit Jha was covering this, he was abused, heckled, and also attacked by Khalistani stooges who are the ISI stooges who are operating from different parts of the world. This is not first time when the Indian journalist has been targeted. Just a few days back, we saw that one more Indian journalist was targeted by Khalistanis in Canada area also. And over the period of time, ever since the crackdown on Amritpal had started, we have seen that how they are trying to enter inside the Indian embassy. Even Indian consulates are being targeted by these Khalistanis. The idea is that basically they seem completely rattled because they never had thought that this thing is going to happen, that there will be crackdown against Amritpal Singh and Amritpal Singh will be on a run. You rightly said it's a day 9 and Amritpal Singh continues to remain elusive and absconding. And the police is after him, though they are clueless, but still they are hopeful that maybe in the coming days or hours they'll be able to apprehend him. So far as this particular incident is concerned, because over the period of time we have seen that how they are using this under the garb of multiculturalism and the freedom of expression. They keep on targeting Indian symbols, Indian community, and they also keep on targeting Indian. Now they've started targeting Indian journalists. Basically, they feel that that way they will be able to silence their voice, and they do not want the world to know the reality. The reality is that everybody knows on who is funding these Khalistanis operating from Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. All of them are being funded by Pakistan's inter-service intelligence. Inter-service intelligence is continuing with the game plan that's called K2 game plan. That's means to keep the pot of terrorism boiling in Kashmir Valley and also to foment trouble on this side of Punjab. The second thing is that they are trying to generate fear among people that they should not, in fact, decimate and dismantle their fake narrative, because these people, what they are trying to do, they are trying to run fake narrative. They want to malign image of India. They want to demonize Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they want to portray everything in bad light, and they want to project one thing that as if the atrocities are being committed against Sikhs. But Sikhs in India know that they can't fall prey to any kind of this propaganda being unleashed by these Khalistanis sitting abroad and from different countries. Now what they're trying to do, they're trying to silence the whistleblower. That's one of the reasons that this PTI journalist was abused, targeted. But I know that they will not be able to stop Indian journalists from reporting, because Indian journalists will keep on telling the truth and narrating the side of the story which they do not want the world to see. And that story is that if you can take out Sikhs from India, but you can't take out India from Sikhs. They have done it in the past in 70s and 80s, but they did not succeed. At the end of the day, it was people of Punjab who fought against terrorism, and finally there was peaceful atmosphere. Once again, they are trying to spoil atmosphere, and Pakistan's inter-service intelligence, why they are trying to foment trouble, there are 3-4 reasons. Because their economy is in tatters. Second thing is that they are facing a political crisis also. So to divert attention from the problem back home, they feel that the best way out is to bleed India 1,000 cut, keep water terrorism boiling in both Punjab as well as in Kashmir Valley. Already people in Kashmir Valley have rejected terrorism, they have rejected separatism, and the government's policy is also...
Thank you, Pradeep, for bringing us all the latest information on the same. We'll come back to you once we have more